Hello, Jess Too Good here, back for a special video. Today I'm counting down 25 of my most wanted LEGO sets.
These can be sets that released as early as November all the way up to February. There's some winter sets I own that would have made the list, some that haven't been revealed yet that could have made the list. Keep in mind these aren't sets I think are the best, just the ones I anticipate buying.
5 years, and I got nothing.
Starting off the list is a LEGO Spider-Man monster truck. This is one of those Marvel sets where the appeal comes from the minifigures, which at 40 bucks is a bit hefty for just those. The new Doc Ock figure looks cool. There's an update of Spider-Gwen with a much more fitting new hood piece, and Mysterio with the leg attachment from Hidden Side in green looks fantastic. All of the new Spider-Man sets give us arm printing for the web slinger as well. It's just the build. It doesn't look like a monster truck if you ask me. Having an enclosed roof and the logo stickered on the side makes it look like the Spider-Man brand car with big wheels. The Captain America mech surprisingly works. Yeah, it's ridiculous that Captain America has mech armor, but getting past that bit, the color scheme works for the mini mech. I really like the huge printed dish piece. So yeah, I actually like this one not only for the minifigure, which isn't anything exclusive, but the build. I know, it's a weird mech. LEGO has thrown many city squares and centers in the last few years, something that seemed so rare and special before. Not that these are bad, they have pros and cons. Usually I don't expect them as a January release, but that's the case with the 2021 LEGO City Center set. I'm happy to see new residential buildings for LEGO City with a training dojo. Also the return of a pizza place. It's been a while since we've got one of those from City. Unfortunately the building is only 4 studs deep. Why not put more bricks into these interesting buildings? You know I've complained about these sets putting cranes in there, while this one has a lot of bricks put into a tow truck build. Boring. The car wash is cute, but a bit simple. There's some interesting, seemingly exclusive minifigures like Madison, Shirley, and this pizza guy with a funny face. The picture is blurry enough for that to be an existing print for all I know, but I'm not entirely sure. Regardless, this one is $100. That's a really tough purchase. I do wish it was a lot cheaper. I know it sounds like I'm complaining, but I genuinely do like stuff like the dojo, pizza place, and that small little car wash. The new spider lair is the first time Spider-Man has gone an elaborate non-junior lair, right? There's not really an iconic movie version of this, so LEGO had some creative liberty here. The result, I wouldn't say it's beautiful, but it's pretty unique. I'm intrigued by the use of those big curved red bricks at the base. There's some fun inclusions like the basketball hoop complete with a launcher and a suit display. The Ultimate suit is the coolest looking one here and has 3 exclusive prints. The homemade suit really only has an exclusive torso, and the Iron Spider outfit is the same from the Venomsaurus. As a whole, this set is lacking on interesting minifigures, and priced at $70, I kind of wish it was $50. As it stands, I'll pick it up, but my wallet will just be a little bit sad. LEGO Friends has some fantastic sets this season, with a gorgeous old-fashioned cinema reminiscent of the Town Plan build, one of my favorite LEGO builds ever. The colors are neutral enough for some easy city integration. There's a nice play feature where you use your phone as a movie screen. I wonder how adjustable the build is there because it might be a good use of a tripod. Mini-doll wise, we might have a re-release of the Superman hair from Team GB. That figure goes for a lot of money, so if so, awesome. If not, that's just an awesome new orange for that piece. It does feel a little bit hefty for 50 bucks, but we don't have any interior pictures yet, so I'll save my judgment for then. I understand why we didn't get the LEGO Tanuki suit in the first wave of LEGO Super Mario. Tanukis are still unknown to many outside of Japan. It's nice to get this iconic suit in LEGO form finally, but I wish the tail was 3D instead of a print on the piece. But still, it's a nice suit for Mario. These are more of a cosmetic appeal for me as I don't try to use them in gameplay. It just makes it too easy to get coins. Double pick! I really like what LEGO is doing with the new Star Wars X-Wing and TIE Fighter sets. If they're gonna make remakes of sets that we've gotten a billion times, give us a new type of remake. Here the X-Wing is $50, the TIE is $40 in the United States, as opposed to the $80 and $70 price tags of the respective last versions. And as a casual Star Wars fan, the corners cut to make these cheaper aren't noticeable to my eye. I prefer these. I have a smaller display shelf for original trilogy stuff. These would fit perfectly. I also love the exclusive General Dodonna in the X-Wing set. The Trouble on Tatooine is one of the best value for smaller LEGO Star Wars sets. I really love the TV show of The Mandalorian, but there's a variety of builds here we don't see too often, aside from the speeder bike of course. And for minifigures, it's the cheapest way to get the child. I always love seeing the Tusken Raider minifigure, but Beskar Mando steals the show. That armor design looks awesome in minifig form. I love what LEGO has started with the Extra Dots series of sets, which give us a bunch of wacky exclusive tile designs for cheap every couple of months. Dots Series 3 continues the trend, but as a game changer to the world of LEGO. Dual molded tiles. Now these appear in some other sets for the wave, but if I was just to get one set, it'd be this one. That dual molding has some stars and parts of gems as part of 1x1 circular and square tiles. I'll be buying multiples of these sets at $4 a pack. The penguin suit is clearly my favorite of the two new LEGO Super Mario suit sets. This gives us more than the changeable hat and overalls, now with penguin flippers. I want to make some minifigures hold those, darn it. It looks like it's just a pole connection, so that's entirely possible. My favorite of the 2021 LEGO Marvel Superheroes mech is the Miles Morales one. This mech is my least favorite of the build, but I love the exclusive Miles Morales figure, and it also gives us a new color for the updated hood piece. I also adore the translucent blue web pieces. The $30 LEGO Ninjago Tournament of Elements set is the Gamers Market of January 2021. It's not the build that rocks, but the minifigure selection, with cheap ways to get the Tournament of Elements Jay and Cole, and some crazy fighters. I'm not familiar with this arc in the show, so sorry hardcore Ninjago fans, since we only have blurry pictures. I love the dude with the afro, turban dude, and the other two are pretty neat. And the regular playsets have some new golden variants of ninjas. This one has one of the coolest ones with a new golden Lloyd. Campers are one of my favorite vehicles in LEGO City. I believe I own all of them. Campers satisfy my love for leisure sets and adoration of vehicles with standing room in them. I like how it has more sleeping room, and a lot of people are going on about how this set continues the story of the kid growing up through the city sets, but that's just a cool Easter egg. The only part that rubs me the wrong way here is a tan stripe. Like, even the blue stripe kind of works here, but the tan just looks out of place. The least interesting of the new Mario expansion sets is the Piranha Plant Puzzling Challenge. LEGO included a fair amount of Piranha Plant builds in the first wave, and here's some more. Plus, Spiny seems to be the same one as the first series of character packs. Still, the play feature seems like it can be fun and interesting. I'm just wondering how this could be a puzzling challenge. Oh, and this new wave introduces what they call the Soda Swamp biome, which interacts with purple bricks from now on. $30 is fine for what's included, I guess. One of the fresher ideas of the LEGO City Winter 2021 sets is the skate park, using the new road plate as the base. Thinking about it, that probably made the set cost $40 instead of $30 in the US. I always enjoyed skate parks because I used to be obsessed with building them in the Tony Hawk Underground games. I wish it was a bigger set for $40, but of course, LEGO wastes a bunch of bricks on the car build. But I like the little ramps here, and it seems like there's some railing and stuff. There's some great minifigures too, with a colorful new design for the wheelchair and a new color for the helmet hair combo. The 2010 LEGO City Home is one of my favorite city sets. I love the comfy interior and classic style home exterior, which seemed very rare for LEGO City. Most of the time we'd get elaborate house sets for Creator. I mean, more proof of the rareness of the concept. This is our first one for City in 11 years. The $60 set ditches the traditional house style from the 20th century for an ultra-modern 21st century take. I wish there was more to the build of the set. I worry with how small the interior seems to be. There hasn't been many pics of what it looks like inside. The set is built on a new road plate, which totally bumped the price to $60. Aw, man. There's two fantastic minifigures exclusive to this set. One is a girl with a recolor Parker's hair hat combo from Hidden Side. The other is a brand new lab piece. I love that cute puppy. Many of us guessed Wiggler would be joining the world of LEGO Super Mario in a second wave, and Wiggler's Poison Swamp brings most of that into elaborate build to function with Wiggler. I'm curious how the challenge works and what music plays, and I love the amount of purple in the set. I wish the other enemies were more unique, but it's no big deal. Alright, I'm going to pack all the Hogwarts moments into one spot. These are $30 LEGO Harry Potter sets, each themed after a house and a class, with interesting builds and an extreme facade. The compactness intrigues me, complete with the storybook cover pieces from LEGO Disney with different designs. I do wish some of these were 3D details as opposed to sticker details, but I get that there's limited space to keep them compact. And for a minifigure fan like me, there's a bunch of exclusive minifigures. Like, I didn't notice it until recently, but the torsos of the students are exclusive with the respective house symbols printed on. And one minifigure that really stands out is the new Phenomenal McGonagall update with an exclusive hair hat combo. There's some really cool updates for some other figures as well, but they're not entirely necessary. There's a new $20 Spider-Man set giving us our second Ghost Rider minifigure, which is our first Robbie Reyes version. I love the gunmetal base for that flaming headpiece. I've seen many people trash the Dodge Charger build, but I really like how that came out. A slick, compact, 6-wide build. I wish it was another villain than Carnage, as this version is becoming more common, appearing once a year for the last 3 years. The $30 Chain Chomp Jungle set might be the build I'm looking forward to the most for LEGO Super Mario, at least for these expansions in Wave 2. I really like how the LEGO Chain Chomp build came out with a half-inverted build. The other enemy is a bramble, which another first, but a hilarious, accurate translation with odd new vine pieces. All of this will inspire more custom courses. I miss doing those. I have no familiarity with the story of Neon in Chinese culture. Heck, it could even be the story of Nyan, but my gosh, does it make for an incredible LEGO set. Like, sure, it's a facade, but the exterior is beautiful enough for that not to be annoying. I love the stone material captured here with some impressive detailing at the roof. The fireworks are some gorgeous translucent build, and there's a fantastic minifigure selection, complete with a new ox head attachment. From the small research I did, apparently this beast attacks this village in the story until the town is decorated with red, and fireworks are used to scare the beast away. So with 1,067 pieces, beautiful builds, and minifigures for 80 bucks, this is a must buy on my end. Alright, I'm going to do another grouping. The LEGO Ninjago gimmick sets of this season are the epic battle sets, a worthy successor to the awesome arcade pods of last year. LEGO cuts the spinner crap, sort of, and provides straight minifigs here. So many exclusive prints remake old Ninjago figures. Thank you, LEGO. I love the autumn setting of the Kai one, the translucent parts in Zane in this one. The J one is one of my favorites with a good build and 2 fantastic minifigures, but I think it's tied with the Cole one. I missed out on the possessed stuff, so I love the ghost there, and more cool trans black pieces. All for $10 each. I really hope LEGO does this type of sets more often for different themes. January brings us a new type of LEGO Super Mario expansion, what they call a Maker set, with the $60 Master Your Adventure set. For fans of course building, this set introduces some exciting additions, with a challenge pipe for a short, high coin game. I love how it uses the slider music from Mario 64, and there's even a custom block maker build. I have no clue how LEGO Mario tech works for something like this, but I'm really excited to find out. We also get our first LEGO Koopaling, Larry. He's far from my favorite, but I love getting new Mario enemies in LEGO. Okay, the January 2021 LEGO minifigure series hasn't been revealed yet, but we do have another blind bag series with Super Mario series too. I love the small builds for this bunch of new characters, a really strong selection. I never expected to get a power-up in a blind bag series, but here's the poison mushroom. Alright, I guess that's not much of a power-up, but you get the point. Some of my other favorites are the adorable little Hucket Crab, Thwimp, and Ninja builds. And while repeated characters and builds bug me, we get some great new variants of existing enemies like the Fly Guy and Parachute Goomba. Considering all of that and factoring in that I actually enjoy the course building system, new enemy and power-up items are always welcome. I can't wait to complete this series. The LEGO set I want the most releasing in spring 2021 is the Spring Lantern Festival, part of the Lunar New Year theme. This is a $120 1,793 piece set, and it's absolutely stunning. It looks like a mock. You all know I have an adoration of base plates, and there's a 32x32 and 16x32 base plate here. I love the garden design, from a beautiful bridge and ox build to the right to pavilion and bamboo in the top left corner. The minifigure selection is fantastic, with a lot of new prints for casual attire, sweaters, jackets, and shirts. Notice the Monkey Kid reference? Little pieces like the new and more detailed 1x2 phone tile print and bunny with some extra designs really set this apart. I cannot wait to get my hands on this masterpiece of a set. Yeah, I'll call it a masterpiece. But let me know, what are your most wanted winter 2021 sets? Where do you disagree? Leave it in the comments below. And recently, I got rid of my Patreon page. I didn't feel comfortable having one. All you guys need to do to support the channel and continue long form content like this is subscribe, press the notification bell, and watch the videos. I really appreciate that. Stay tuned for more lists. I'll see you guys later. Peace out. Bye.